What's up, my friends? This is Albert. Hope you had a nice holiday and got great deals. In my last video, I analyzed the Pasco County's housing supply and demand data. After that, some folks wanted to see the data for other counties in Tampa Bay. So, in this video, I'll show you the side-by-side comparison of housing supply and demand data for the three major counties in Tampa Bay. Lots of interesting findings, so please watch the video till the end. Many data metric definitions in this video will be the same as those in the last video, so please watch that video if you're not familiar with them. The three counties are Pasco, Hillsborough, and Pinellas. Hillsborough is the biggest and has the largest population size. Its county seat and largest city is Tampa. Pasco is at the north side of Hillsborough. It has the most new construction homes and many new immigrants from other states. Pinellas County is just by the Gulf, and it is where Clearwater and St. Pete locate. Let's get started. First, take a look at the supply aspect. Comparison for monthly active listing count. As mentioned in my last video, to determine whether the inventory has reached normal level or not, we need to compare the current year's data with normal years. So, here I define years 2017 through 2019 as normal years, and then use the average of this year's monthly active listing count as benchmark. Then I calculate the percent difference between the current year and benchmark. If the percent difference is negative, then it means the supply is still not back to normal yet. If positive, then more than normal. This chart plots the percent difference for the three counties. We can tell that the inventory has significantly increased since summer, but as of the end of October, three counties all still show shortage, and Pinellas County is the worst, showing 34% shortage compared to the benchmark. It makes sense, as there is no more land in Pinellas for new constructions, and lots of vintage properties in that county. If I zoom into Pinellas County active listing count year-over-year curves, we can see that there is still a big difference between the year 2022 curve and the normal year's curves. But keep in mind, even if the active listing count back to normal level, the supply will be still relatively short. Why? Because the population in Florida has significantly increased over the past couple of years. Let's take a look at the demand aspect. Comparison for monthly pending listing count. Similarly, I calculate the percent difference between the current year's data and normal year's benchmark for this metric. If the percent difference is negative, then it means the demand is lower than normal level. Vice versa. This chart looks interesting. Pasco shows opposite result from Hillsborough and Pinellas. Pasco shows positive percent difference value, meaning that its demand is still stronger than normal. But Hillsborough and Pinellas already have weaker than normal demand. Why? There are two things we could think of behind this story. High interest rate environment and housing vintage difference among these areas. First, the high interest rate significantly increase monthly mortgage payment, which becomes a heavier load on the buyers, unless the buyers buy point to lower the interest rate. Under this market condition, lots of builders had promotions and provide incentives to buyers to purchase new constructions, help buyers buy down interest rate. And this is how my clients got the deals. But most of the sellers of existing properties would not provide these incentives to buyers for resales. So people would like to buy new constructions more than existing properties resales. And Pasco County has the most new constructions. Meanwhile, the listing price in Pasco County is lower than that of Hillsborough and Pinellas in general, as shown on this chart. Therefore, the demand in Pasco is relatively stronger. Here, let's look into Pinellas County again separately. Its monthly pending listing count. We can tell that the current year's demand curve is already lower than normal. Let's integrate the supply and demand data together, calculate the pending to total listing ratio, and compare to the normal year's benchmark. Calculate the percent difference. If the percent difference value is close to 0, then it means the supply-demand relationship is about a normal balanced level. If it is positive, then the demand is still relatively stronger. Vice versa. We can see, till October of this year, the supply-demand relationship was very close to the normal already. Pasco still shows relatively stronger than normal demand. Let's take a look at Pinellas County separately again. We can see the 2022 curve in October was at the 2017 and 2019 level. The increased rate has already significantly suppressed the demand, in particular for the resales of existing properties. But keep in mind that the supply is still short across the board. So, if the Fed has loose policy on the interest rate again, the demand can rebound. Last but not least, let's compare days on market to the benchmark for the 3 counties. Also, I calculate the percent difference. If the percent difference is negative, then it means that the number of days a property stay on market is less than benchmark. It got sold relatively quicker than normal, vice versa. We can tell that till October of this year, the percent difference value are negative for all 3 counties. The properties still got sold faster than normal. Hillsborough County is closest to normal. So let's take a look at it separately. We can see that the October 2022 data point level is close to that of the normal years. Considering all of this aspect, we can see that the current market is still short of supply, as there are not enough inventories. The demand has been greatly suppressed by high interest rate and slowdown in holiday seasons. In terms of a supply-demand relationship, Pasco County still shows unbalanced supply-demand relation, with stronger than normal demand. But other 2 counties demonstrate more balanced supply-demand relation. We need to keep monitoring the market to determine the impact from Fed future actions. How to interpret this data and chart? Welcome to comment below the video. If you like my video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and share it, and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye.